Hey guys, it's Koa from Koa's Crafty Plans, and today I'm working in my mini for August 29th through September 4th. And this is going to be a combination for my mini Monday and Faith Friday. I'm starting out, if you can see, there's a sketch of a light bulb on here. Get a little closer. Little light bulb, and it says be a light. This is just something that I've sketched out before hitting that record button, so it'd be a little bit quicker for you. And this is a sticker book I'm going to be using. It's from Stickabilities. It is the Faith sticker book. So there's a lot of light bulbs, a lot of yellow things in here. So I think that's going to go really nicely with it. Okay, so now first thing I want to do is color in this light bulb. I'm going to grab some watercolor colored pencils. This is the Fine Touch brand. I believe it's from Hobby Lobby or Michaels or something like that. And I want to get like a golden yellow type color. So go with this one right here. Get that out of the way. Okay, so I want to do just a kind of a light first coat, I guess you'd say. I don't know. Just going over it kind of lightly, and then shading the inside. For the watercolor pencils, the yellows, they're not super bright, so you want to just get a good coating, but I like to do a light first coat, kind of. Just like that. And then I'll go back over it like this, just to darken that up a little bit. Now you also want to get a little cup of water. And of course, your paintbrushes. I just have this little square top looking one. And I don't really want to mess up my desktop, so I am going to grab some wax paper. Just tear off a little sheet of this. There we go. Now this is just something you don't have to do. The background, this wood background is on some foam board, and it's just some stickers in itself, so that's stickable wallpaper. So I just don't want to mess it up. I'm going to grab some water and just start painting over the yellow. You don't want to use a whole lot of water just because this is your planner page, and if you do, then it is going to warp your page. You'll see that it does even still warp just a little bit because you literally are just putting water on your page. But that little bit of water goes a long way. So you can see I'm pretty much through the whole light bulb, and I hadn't even gotten another little brush full of water. So I am just getting all through here, kind of distorting all of those pencil marks, the colored pencil marks. It's okay if you go out of the lines because it is watercolor, so you just want to get some color thrown on there. I am going to grab just a little bit more water, not a lot. Like I said, you don't want too much. You can see my page is already starting to warp just slightly. And I think that is a good coating right there. So I'm going to just clean my paintbrush out, leave it in the water for a second. I'm going to grab this, it's a Fudenosuke in outline. And while it dries, because I definitely want to wait to do the outline. But I'm going to grab a couple of these stickers out. I'm just going to go through here, see what stands out that I for sure want to put in this spread. Okay, I have my stickers picked out that I want, and I have them on this sticker guide, and I am going to start outlining. So again, I'm using this Fudenosuke pen by Tombow, and I am going to, I want this to be kind of doodly like, so it's not going to be perfect, but I like how a lot of the watercolor images kind of look doodly or kind of crazy looking and not perfect straight lines. So that's what I'm trying to create here. That watercolor background, just doodly type lines here. And I am going to go back over this once it dries and erase those pencil marks. It's not going to take a whole long time, so probably by the time I'm done with everything else, it'll be close to dry. Okay. Okay, that's dry, so I'm going to grab my pencil and just kind of erase some of these pencil marks. I am going to go ahead and erase the Be a Light. That way it's even lighter before I start with that hand lettering. I'm going to erase these lines throughout here. Now, it is making my black lines just a little lighter than I wanted, so I may end up going back over that once more with that marker, that Fudenosuke pen. Let's start with these letters though. And I am left-handed, so it's a little bit harder to see the letters as I'm writing it, so I apologize. And you can see my head down there in the corner. Just because I gotta get up close. And there we go, there's that Be a Light, and I think I am going to go ahead and go just one more time because like I said, when I did those eraser marks, it did lighten that up, and I did not want it to be as light. I think this is okay in the middle. I didn't do a whole lot of erasing, and I would like it to be a little lighter anyway, so I think that one's fine. Okay, so I'm going to put that away. Let's grab that sticker book. Like I said, I did pull several, well, not several, I pulled just a couple, but I want to start with these light bulbs. I didn't pull any of these just because I didn't know how many exactly I would need. And I'm just going to put them upside down from the top of my boxes here, from the top of my page. If I can get them out of the sticker book. Some of these can be a little, I don't know what, I mean, sticky for a sticker is kind of a good thing, so a little tough to get out maybe is what I'm working for. I think I have enough room for 4. I'm going to start over here. Because I'm not putting the light bulbs directly in the middle of the boxes, I don't want to be too uniform like that. So I'm just kind of spacing them out a little bit less and putting them a little wonky looking, like in different heights, I should say. I'm not worrying about any lines behind it. I'm not you know, I didn't white out the line behind my doodle, so I don't really care to white out those lines as well. Move that down so you can see a little bit better. And just continuing to put my light bulbs upside down. This doesn't have to be perfect placement. This doesn't have to have as many as mine. It's just if you're redoing this spread or recreating, you know, like I said, it doesn't have to be anything like this. It just, I like the idea of having so many. Because, I mean, if you're going to be a light, go big. Let's have a lot of them. Let's make it bright. And maybe make it bright if I can get it off the page. This one's really stuck on there. Oh, I had it. There you go. And that was all on that page. Good thing about the Stickabilities books, duplicate pages. So I'm going to just grab one more from this other page just to finish out that other top. And I'm going to go up, I think, with it. There we go. So you can see varying heights. Now, I am going to grab a ruler and that other pen. Actually, I'm going to grab a different pen. Okay, this is my Papermate Flair, if you guys wanting to know. Since it doesn't bend as much. The little nubbin in the front. Just making these lines with my ruler. Because they, of course, their light bulbs are going to need electricity. So just going over these. Oh, that looks so cute. I need to doodle something on this side too, but I don't know what I'm gonna doodle. Maybe I'll just use stickers for this side. There we go. Got a little on the sticker there. We can just wipe it off since it's not dry. I should have lined up that one. Like the other one lined up exactly with the line on the page. But it still looks cute. I love it. I saw this somewhere. I don't even remember where. But I thought I need to make my own kind of version of this. Okay, now I'm gonna grab the Mojo Jojo Plans Black Boxes sticker book. And because this is a mini, most of these boxes are going to be way too large. So I definitely want to find, it should be at the beginning of the book here, but the smaller stickers. And I believe they are still actually going to be too big for the mini. So, yeah, they are. They're pretty big. You could still use these if you wanted. I don't really like them to be that wide. So I'm going to grab my scissors and I'm going to reshape this box. So I'm just cutting off how wide I want it to be. I'll put that down where I want it. Just like so. And then I'm going to take those scissors again and cut off the very edge so I can still finish out that box. And once I put this on, you're never going to know that this was any bigger than what it is. It's going to look like one continuous sticker, like it was meant for the mini. Now I'm going to take another one and do the same thing. I'm just going to cut it however long I want it. Put that on here. I only want to do very, very light layering here because it is such a small box. Sorry, my alarm's going off, if you can hear that. Because it is such a small box, I only want very light layering. And again, I'm cutting off the edge. Sorry that you're not able to see that, but that's all I'm doing is the same thing as before. The very edge of it, piecing it right up against there, and you can't even tell that that's more than one sticker there, or that was cut in half. So now I can grab, I'm gonna grab this other, because I want boxes on all my days. So I'm gonna grab another one. I'm just doing the same thing, guys, here, just snipping off the edge, snipping off what I don't want, piecing them together. For this one, I am gonna put it the other way, I think. I think that looks good right there. Now you can see how close it is. Now if you can't line them up just back to back like that, you can always overlap slightly. You don't want to overlap enough to where the edge shows on the other side, but you can overlap a little bit and you can see that it still looks exactly as you intended it, as one box. Here we go. Okay, I've managed to put all of my resized boxes on here. Now I'm gonna grab these stickers that I pulled. So the first one, it's got this little sun and it says, "Be the light." I'm gonna make that look like it's coming right on top of that box. And this other one, it has a light bulb in it as well, and it says, "Your world is a light for my path." Those words are green, so I think if I did end up putting a little bit of green in here, that it would be okay, but really yellow is my main color of choice here. Well, yellow and black. So this one, it says, "I'm grateful for." On my sidebar, I'm gonna make that my gratitude list. But first I want to white out that weekly list. Nobody needs that. Let's stop putting that on there, Happy Planner. Just grabbing my white out real quick. Getting everything else out of the way so I've got room. And of course this doesn't want to write. There he goes. There we are. I'm gonna grab my pencil and just do that little eraser trick. Just go over it lightly, just to disguise that white out a little bit more. Like so. It just helps blend it in. Now this sticker, it doesn't go all the way across. These are meant for like a classic size, not necessarily a mini. So I definitely am gonna have to cut this because I want it all in the sidebar. I don't want it to go into my Monday or off the page. So I'm gonna place the Grateful exactly where I want it. I'm gonna get my X-Acto and I'm gonna cut around it. Being ever so careful that you don't cut yourself. Here we go. And I'm going to place it right on top. If I can get it placed. There we go. That looks good. Now I'm also going to do the same with 4. I'm going to just cut that off. Not cutting into the beautiful yellow Grateful there. And I'm going to place that right underneath. I think there's enough space between the F and the line on Monday. That looks good. And see, now it looks like it was meant for that spot. And I can write everything I'm grateful for right there. Missed a little spot here, so. There we go. And there's my pages so far. I'm going to grab this yellow checklist from that Faith sticker book. And I'm going to put it right over here. Line it up against Sunday there. Looking good. I love this yellow. It just kind of pops. And I've got 2 different yellows. I don't know if you can tell, but there's a darker yellow and a lighter one. Now this says weekly praises. So I'm going to put that in here and kind of fill up this space a little bit. Now there is multiple colors in weekly praises right here. So they're so small, I'm not really concerned about bringing all of those colors in. So this one says he is good, and that fits perfectly right here. I mean, I couldn't ask for a better size sticker for right there. Okay, now I have this one. Bring a little of the darker yellow up top. It says have faith. So definitely a lot of monotone yellow in here. But, you know, I really like that. I've got this one. These are flags with little light bulbs in it. So I'm just going to use it here as another little list. I can, you know, put different things I need to get done throughout the week and not on a particular day. Just trying to line it up pretty good. Now I'm realizing that I have 4 of these, which I do have 4 more on the other page, so I may end up needing some anyway. But I have 4 of these. I'm not going to have enough to space out, so I'm going to have to space just a little bit further apart, which is good because that'll give me more room to write anyway. So instead of 1 little box in between, I'm going to go with 2. And I say the little box because there's the little dots. If you have this planner, I think it's just a regular old vertical planner. They usually have the dots over here and then the lines at the bottom on the sidebar. So that's what I'm doing, just lining up those dots and making 2 little boxes in between. And There is a fourth one, last one from this page. So I do have room for one more. So I am gonna have to go to my second page. Not that one. Here we go. And grab a fifth one from this other page. Being that this is kind of a Faith Friday, you could change it up, put scriptures there, change, do a Bible study or something anywhere. But that's not really, I don't really like to do that. So that's why I'm doing it this way. I have the script letters on the left there, and I have no script letters on the right. So I'm just going to write on here to buy and make this like a things I need to buy for the week. Okay, so I have that on there. It needs a little something extra. Just gonna add these little light marks just to kind of emphasize, fill up space. Here we go. I'm gonna do the same thing to these, just because it's bright. We need to add some little shine lines, I guess. I don't know what you call them. And let's do some down here too. Here we go. Okay, and this is looking done. So I had a really great time with this. It was really fun. And if you guys enjoyed it, please like and consider subscribing to my channel. I would really like to get some more subscribers. But again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.